Disclaimer, this video is rated 13+ because of dramatic stuff happening. If you ever watched Squid Game you would know. This also was recorded before Parlo's initial response to HairyTwinkle 2929. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello guys, Limeplus here. Today, we're explaining the situation between HairyTwinkle 2929 and Parlo. HairyTwinkle is the proclaimed king of Doomspire, meanwhile Parlo exposes YouTubers who did horrible stuff. Basically HairyTwinkle was being accused of doing 18+ stuff. He first denied it but later told the truth. Parlo was okay at first until HairyTwinkle started making allegations about Parlo. Here's a clip.
After a fun day at Hershey Park, it was time that my vacation had came to an end. I was hoping for a nice welcome back from my many fans, but that's not what happened. Opening YouTube, I was greeted by many comments like, "Pedophile! Creep! Kaboom, there goes your reputation!" Super confused and frightened, I rushed to Gilded.
You may say now, bro, this is just the drama from before. That is true, so I'm showing the part which had the new drama. I also want to mention HairyTwinkle had more videos but he deleted them, I'm not sure why.
After this, Parlo acted very immature. He stared sending cop car gifts and thinking it was funny, and it only terrified he then threatened to call the cops on me. And the next day when I got into call with them, they threatened to this time call the FBI on me if I didn't admit.
First, Harry kept denying anything happened, but then me and Frev, Parlo's video editor, started talking about reporting whoever was behind the messages to the police.
Let me also be clear, Parlo was also a part of this. This was the GC where I called him. If you watch Parlo video, you can see him in the call. They knew threatening to contact the FBI on me would force me to admit. They would gain ad revenue from the exposing video. Now I'll show you another clip. Listen for keywords.
When we pressed again, Harry's
keyword pressed. They were quite literally pressuring me in that GC.
Slipped up and said, "What if I lied?" When we asked what he meant, he admitted that he was.
Now here's some more proof. By me giving them what they wanted and me admitting, go something I didn't do, they wouldn't file the FBI tip, but still gain ad revenue from exposing me. Now why did I insist I did send it when I didn't? I couldn't change my story. So I tried saying that wasn't me on the account who admitted, because I didn't want Parlo and Guango making money off me. I did not want to be known as a CP manufacturer when I wasn't. I also tried to tell them the truth that it wasn't true, but they did not believe it. Let's talk about how they invaded my privacy on the call. They didn't tell me they clipped it until way later I had to give them consent, because I was afraid of what they would do. They didn't even try altering the voice and then leaked it in the UTTP video. I was in beef with Perry and someone helping me was Emperor Knight. However, thankfully it ended. But then I realized Perry was way cooler than Emperor JT, who I viewed as a dork. So I helped him take back the server from the Forsaken fan.
You're no fun!
Who we viewed as cornballs. I said terrible stuff and pissed off my mod and developer team. I will admit I did the most to Emperor Knight. I made him break down in tears when I started harming myself after he tried to expose me. He then gave me another chance and I did it again. My friends forged messages of him and I spreaded it. Then we started making fun of his dead cats, and I sent disgusting messages to Emperor Knight. A couple days later I wanted to change, so I put out an apology admitting to the stuff I did and worked to become a better person. Now a part I left out is that me and my friends wanted attention, so we cursed out Parlor's friends. It was all going good, no beef, until I saw this video. I thought it would be a safe spot to say how poorly Parlo handled the situation in April, so I typed away. But I was wrong. He saw it and was gonna make a video on me, so I defended myself. This made him more mad. He also then proved my point when he called me the R slur and made fun of my autism in his Discord. And if he couldn't have handled it more poorly, he put the link to my defense video, which made his glazers come. Now I will debunk some new allegations he brought up. He said I worked with a UTTP member to raid his server. This isn't true. It was a mentally ill girl, and I have proof of me trying to stop her. Now he also said I was working with a UTTP server. This isn't true. I was working with a server called the South Side. They wanted to help me against Parlo. Now I just wanted to say, nobody is innocent, I did wrong, and Parlo did wrong. However, he isn't a gay furry, that was something stupid. I said I did the same thing to Emperor Knight. Now right after this happened, my Wi-Fi got booted off. I knew it was a DDoS. Someone was trying to silence me. I pleaded to my posts for help, but Parlo's glazers kept saying good. If you see this, please remain neutral. Don't get involved.
Basically, HairyTwinkle is claiming that Parlo and his relatives like Guamgo were pressuring him, which is literally bad. He also claimed they were sending cop car gifts and Parlo was making fun of his autism. I can't find any proof that this is true, sadly. He also had a friend named Emperor Knight, but HairyTwinkle thought he was a dork. And excuse me, Mr. King of absolutely nothing now unless you're innocent, but what server are you talking about? And if you're wondering why I added a fully red corrupted hacker cape Roblox avatar, his name is Cool Kid and he's from Forsaken. That's why I added him, and that's why the Forsaken lobby song is playing. Not a song named Damn. That's why YouTube, you should not copyright me. Okay, the real name might be Damnation, but who cares, we need to go back anyways. I'm sorry for Emperor Knight and I hope we can be friends. HairyTwinkle then proceeds to show Nivork's video on Parlo, and we all know what happened. BTW pleading reminded me of one song. Anyways, here are posts made by Parlo about the situation. Pretty boring. Also, how the hell did Frev get sick when a response video was about to come out? Probably because he wanted to pressure HairyTwinkle more, I really don't know. Let's focus now about the YouTuber Nivork. Why, you may ask? Because he started the drama. We saw HairyTwinkle mentioning Nivork's video, and he might be cooked because of this. Basically, in the video, Nivork explains that HairyTwinkle is more innocent than Parlo, and BTW, this is his second video on the drama. He might be cooked because when Parlo releases his video and sees this video, he's calling him out for misinformation, so we can all pray that doesn't happen because we don't want to recreate the biggest drama in Roblox. Anyways, before this video ends, I'll clarify that this video is 13+ because of drama, and this is the second longest video on this drama. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. It'll support me a lot because I'm a small YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this and I'll see you all soon. Peace.